EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying, hey, no, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My hold down. Rats can't fold down. My your dough down. We ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. We're from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got it for the look, already got good. I got a team full of, you really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA. MIA. I might go MIA.
Max up, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, seal, look, then up, it's a buzz down, we do, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game. And away we go. And that'll...
Let's bring the fire to him.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, Minnesota.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Phoenix Suns are in the building.
Beyond the arc for three. And he knocks it down, Jay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
For three, he's got it for three.
The assist from number 22.
Timberwolves have the basketball.
Match up.
Teague. 4-3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Inside, he scores.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot. Now a three at the buzzer, and it won't be close as time expires here in the first quarter. The first quarter's complete. The Suns have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Minnesota basketball. Oh, he had it. Sizing up the defense. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making. It more uncomfortable for those easy legs.
To Rose. It's blocked by Warren.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Suns with the basketball. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. With another basket there.
Let's see, this is simple. This is where the PG... pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Rose. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Number 25, Derrick Rose.
And draws the foul.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Team foul number 1.
He connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
Number 20, Josh Jackson.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Teague to Towns. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Personal foul. Team foul number 1.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again. Teague with it up top. Down by 15. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Fires the three. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Towns off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Phoenix with it.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball.
Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
T to Wiggins. Gets it in the right corner. Rose to Towns. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Oh, and Wiggins up to block the shot. Tough make through traffic.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. The screen sets him up for two.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Suns control the possession. Fires the three, and he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
3 for 3. Nice. Teague with the basketball. Down a bundle. Down low for Gibson. To Rose. And count the basket.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
From long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Rose. They get it down for Towns. And throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he hits the three. Minnesota with the basketball. T to Gibson. Down low Towns. Just off the mark. takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Teague with it up top. His guys down big to Taj Gibson. Butler to Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
And a putback slam.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl-Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Butler to Towns. T to Towns. Has a look. It's no good. Great defense. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
It's blocked by Chandler.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
T-Wolves with the basketball. Butler to Wiggins. To Towns, down low. To Teague. Going to launch beyond the arc, and that's rebounded by the Suns. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Towns. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And if he don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Nothing going here on that drive. Got a piece of it.
Just incredible timing, and that's why.
Teague with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw try.
The Suns were merciless in this game.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how that does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
I got what you want.
Cranking, you see what Pete.
Players been mixing it up at the Jordan K54 since '03. Basketball legends visit this Paris court every year. Here, you can throw down in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower.